Hello, everyone. I hope that you are well today. We're going to take a look at the Joie De Vivre tarot deck. I hope I said that right. I don't speak French, so I probably butchered it. But also, I wanted to make a video response to Hidden Magic Tarot's things I wish I knew about tarot before I started reading. So some of the things on my list are the same as the ones that she had on her list, and I think a couple of these might be on everyone's list. But I would say the number one thing for me was tarot isn't scary. I mean, it can be, I suppose, but I grew up in a home where tarot cards were the devil's work, and I was kind of scared of them. And I found out that they aren't scary. Tarot can be whatever you want it to be, and that's beautiful. I do tend to keep my decks on the lighter side just because if I'm going to get bad news, I'd kind of like to be looking at something beautiful when I get that news. Number 2, there is no wrong or right way to do this, and if you're running with a crowd of gatekeeping tarot rules, then maybe just don't tell anyone that you're learning. Develop your method, learn the way that you like to do it, and then let everybody know what you're doing, because when they see how awesome it works for you, they're going to forget about their rules. Or if they don't, you will have already established your way of doing things, and it's going to work just fine for you. That kind of segues into number 3, which is pick a method and read for yourself. When I very first started looking at the cards, it was so intimidating. 78 cards, and they all mean different things. There's upright meanings and reverse meanings, and it was very overwhelming. So I started looking at all of the different ideas behind reading cards, and I found the Lenormand system, and I thought, 2 cards. I only have to know what 2 cards mean, so I'm going to do that. And I did. And it was beautiful because after I learned those cards, I picked up a tarot deck again, and I developed my own way of incorporating the Lenormand system in with my tarot readings, and it has served me well. So I would say pick a method, and if that doesn't work for you, go to a different method. And maybe you'll find, like I did, that combining 2 different methods is your way. Number 4, you might find that your method changes over time. The way you read the cards when you're 25 is going to be different than the way you read your cards when you're 40 because of the way that life has shaped you and things that happen. And you know what? It's okay if it changes. In fact, I think it just gets better with time. It's like fine wine. And my number 5, and I only did 5, I agree with Hidden Magic Tarot on this. Read the cards. Don't worry about learning every meaning to every card, but find situations on the news, or I love the idea of asking questions you already know the answers to, because that helps you see what the cards are trying to tell you. I love that method. That's the method that worked for me. But to talk to the cards about things that are on the news, celebrities, anything you can do to just read some more, because that's how you get good at it. And that's how you develop a relationship with a different deck. So when I get a new deck, I ask it questions I already know the answer to, because then I know how that deck's going to read for me and what the cards are supposed to mean. I'm probably having delusions of grandeur again. I do that sometimes. But what if we could use the tarot to bridge the gaps in humanity? If we could use it to see each other in such a perfect light? What if you could hand a tarot deck to someone with mental illness and help them to find their path through the interpretation of the cards? What if we could use it as a better coping mechanism than drugs or alcohol, or to manage depression? I think it's there. I think it could happen. I know they're using the cards in some therapies, but as a 25-year veteran ER nurse, I feel like this could be the answer to some of the things that we're missing with mental health. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably delusional. And back to the Joie De Vivre tarot deck, I hope that you guys enjoyed this flip through. I haven't worked with these cards an awfully lot, as evidenced by me opening the package at the beginning of the video, but I'm super excited to dive into this delicious deck because it is just beautiful, and this kind of art is just my style. But isn't that the greatest thing? That it seems that there's something for everyone, and I love that for us. Take care of you and find your power through the tarot deck. And remember, you are loved.